Okay. Don't worry, you're not in the shot. Alright, so what happens is that when you're going to start the session next time, and then you're going to meet the people, and then you're going to have the same questions over and over again. I'm just saying this for the video, I know that you've heard it already. So you ask, what's your name? How long have you been in Brisbane? Where are you from? What's your job? What are your hobbies or interests, or what do you like to do in your free time? How old are you? Or are you married or single? Are you in a relationship? Do you have any kids? And then maybe what's your job here in Brisbane? And so what happens is that you've learned all these questions in high school, and the conversations are boring. It's the same thing again and again and again. But you can change your answers a little bit. So, for example, when you met me, you said, teacher, what's your name? And I said, my name's Superman, but you can call me Clark. Or we've got another guy, and be like, he said, do you know my name? Yeah, your name's Batman, but I'm going to call you Bruce. And they're looking at me like, you're not Superman, you're not Batman. What's your real name? My name is not James Bond. I know it's not James Bond. I'm asking you, what's your name? And then you can joke with them twice and then have a little bit of fun. You can say, my name is Russell. You don't have to give your real name. So, for example, if I said, what's your name? You'd say, my name is Rata Kinawat. But then you say, but you can call me Guy. Okay? So, for example, when I give you my name is Russell Mackenzie Mahungus Grant. But you can call me Russ or teacher. And then we go, where are you from? Or how long have you been in Brisbane? Okay? You might say, I've been in Brisbane 1 month, 2 months, 1 year. You can change your answer. I have been in Brisbane for 546 weeks. 4 years, 7 months, 3 days, 4 hours. And they say, no, how long have you been in Brisbane? I just told you. How long have you been in Brisbane? I have been in Brisbane since I got off the plane. It's the truth. It's the truth. And they're like, when did you get off the plane? After it landed. They ask people, what's your job? You can say, I'm a playboy. It's not a lie, okay? Or they say, what's your job? And if maybe you can say the job that you've got, okay? Hey, I'm a cleaner. And when you say that answer, maybe you don't like that answer. But you can change the answer to make you feel good. You can say, I'm a cleaner, but I'm gonna be a rock star. What do you do? Hey, I'm a cleaner, and hey, it helps me learn English. You can say something positive at the end of it. Or you can say, I'm a cleaner, but I'm going to be an artist just like Banksy. Have you seen the Banksy? Have you seen the Banksy exhibit?
Where?
In Brisbane, right now, there is an exhibition of Banksy artwork. It's pretty good. You should go and see it. Banksy. He's a very famous artist. He might have another name in Spanish or Portuguese. All right. So you can change your answer. Like, all right. Hey, I'm a cleaner, but I'm going to be an English teacher. Or you're going to be a dancer. Yeah. No, it's serious. He is. He's going to be a dancer. Yeah. I'm just going to teach you. All right. Then you've got your hobbies. What do you like to do? I like to sleep. Sleeping's not a hobby. Sleeping is just, what's your hobby? I like breathing. When don't you breathe? Sometimes I die. You're not dead. I know, I don't stay dead. I'm not very good at that. You're not very good at staying dead? No, that's not it's a hobby, but you know, your hobby is dying? Oh, hang on, I'm getting confused. Your hobby is dying? Yes, but I'm not very good at it. I can only stay dead for about maybe 3 minutes. Are you telling the truth? Am I? So you can have fun with people, all right? Then you give your hobbies, and when people ask you what are your hobbies, you say I like to watch movies. Really? Everybody in Brisbane likes to watch movies, and then you ask them what kind of movies do you like to watch? I like to watch dramas. Really? There are 5 million dramas, 5 million kinds of dramas. What kind of dramas do you like to watch? I like to watch romantic dramas. Really? And so, okay, have you had a conversation like this?
Yeah.
Yep. What happens is that the other person, you are answering the question. You think you are answering the question. But the other person asking the questions thinks they are putting in more effort than you because they're looking at you going, I've asked you 3 questions and you've given me really short answers. It's a challenge to speak English with you. Why are you making me do all the work? So what you can do is that when they ask you that, you can say, I like, or I think, and then you go, because, and for example. Okay? Because if someone asks you, what sports do you like to play? I like to play soccer. You go, really? Yes. Why do you like to play soccer? Because I like to kick people. Or because I like to play on a team. Yep. Which team do you play on? I play on the ILSC team. There's no ILSC team. I don't know, there might be. But what's happened is that when someone asks you a simple question when you first meet them, you can give them the answers to the information that they want to know. And this means that, number one, your English, this is your resting English here, okay? This is your short answer. Your English is going to be times 2, times 3. It's going to be 3 times better than when you walked in the door. It's going to be 3 times better when you meet somebody new. And it's going to be 3 times better than the person that you're talking to. So, when you come in and you sit down next to someone, who knows, maybe you're sitting next to Minso, next to Session, you know, maybe you're in the same class. People listening to you are going to think that your English is really, really good. They're going to think that you're smart. Now, what is more attractive? Someone who's dumb or someone who's smart? Yeah, that's right. Intelligent people are more attractive than Okay? So you can use your English to get better looking. In the face, maybe in your feet, I don't know. I don't know where you want to be better looking. Alright, now, if somebody asks you a question, like, are you married or are you single? I've seen your faces when people ask you these questions, and it's like, I don't want to tell you. You know, why do you want to know if I'm married or if I'm single? So when somebody asks you, are you married or are you single? You can just say to them, Why are you asking? I just want to know if you're married or single. Why? Yeah, you've just met me and you're asking about my relationships. What about you? How's your relationship? Is it happy? Are you unhappy? Okay, so you can change what you ask people. Or you can just say that's a secret. Or you can make a joke. So for example, when they say, like, no kidding, people ask me, hey Russell, no, it's not hey teacher, are you married? I'll be like, no, and they go, teacher, how old are you? I'm 47. And you're not married? No. Why? Why? Yeah, you're old, you should be married. I should be married. Now you're my father? Okay, and then, so you can just say that's a secret. Alright? And if someone asks you how old you are, you can just change the answer. Well, I'm not 100 years old. And they go, I know you're not 100 years old. How old are you? How old are you? I'm 27. How old are you? That's a secret. I told you how old I was. Yeah, I know, but that doesn't mean I have to tell you how old I am. Okay, so when people ask you questions in English, you don't always have to tell them the answer that they want. You can say that's a secret, or you can change the subject. So if you are under 25, anybody who is over 25, they don't want to tell you how old they are. Because, they think, I'm 24, I'm 25, I'm a quarter of a century. Okay, so what I would like you to do is to go through these first meeting questions and to try to think about what to change. You can say your usual answer first. Okay, your usual answer first, and then think of maybe two different answers. In yesterday's lesson, I said that we would be going to the pub, but I put in my request, but my boss has said, Russell, you do that too often. I take my classes to the meetup like too many times. So if after the break, if you want to go and have a look at the conversation group, I can give you directions about where to go. It's a great place to meet people. Right now, I think there's about maybe 80 people.
Where?
The Criterion Pub. Criterion Pub, and it is the Soul meetup. So Soul is the immigration agency, and so the Criterion Pub is three blocks that way.
It's Adelaide and George Street.
Yep, it's right, just on the corner.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I would like you to do to start with is to talk with each other and to think about your usual answers to these first meeting questions, and then I would like you to change your answers.